Welcome in. This is Liminal Essence Tarot. This is a reading from Spirit and those who have chosen to get their message. Welcome in. Welcome to Liminal Essence Tarot. This is a message from Spirit. This is a collective reading. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. If you haven't, please pause this video and grab a notebook or a piece of paper so that you can take notes as you go along. Let's get started. Let's see if anything else wants to come out. Okay. The peacock's tail. Breath. When I do in-person readings, breath is really important. I always say breath is life. Let's see what the guidebook is telling us. Let's get a closer look at the card. Feels like some sort of pulsing energy. Inspiration, presence, life force. There is no more direct way to practice alchemy than to study Pneuma, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, or Pneuma. We all have access to the mystical phenomenon known as the breath. It occurs at every moment, gracing us with the gift of existence upon the physical plane. If alchemy, as is suggested in this book, is the merging of physical and mystical, then this card serves as our ever-reliant bridge. It is the magical within us, the expanding and the generating life force that animates our life. This card may appear simple, but it is not. No matter how advanced you are in studying the breath, if you heed the message of this card, you will find it has more to teach. I'm going to adjust this camera. Bow to it at this very moment, and you will discover the work revitalizes itself. New space opens. Pneuma is your lifelong alchemical ally, stating its love with every inhale and exhale. Go deeper. Take one deep, full breath. To ponder the first breath. When the Pneuma card appears, it is a call to make room, to expand, and soften the approach to the work. The other cards present in the reading may benefit from more spaciousness too. It is no coincidence that nearly every spiritual and mystical lineage bows to the breath via observation of it, meditation, breath techniques, pranayama, or chanting, or song. The peacock, the peacock's tail. Look at that. I own these decks, but sometimes you pull, very specific cards, or these are cards that I have never pulled before. I've seen them in my initial walkthrough, but never pulled them in a reading. Full vision, the spectrum, inclusivity. The peacock's tail is a sacred image in alchemy. The mesmerizing display of tail feathers opens to mark the alchemist having shifted from single to multi-perspective. This is a great achievement. The alchemist has opened 1,000 sets of eyes instead of one. They've discarded black and white thinking and allowed the full spectrum of colors, nuances, and solutions to come into the fold. Creative solutions to complex social and political polarities can be found in this sacred space. The force field of possibilities has opened, and the alchemist has entered a new paradigm belonging to multiplicity, dimensionality, and inclusion. Utilize this perspective for positive change while it lasts. When falling back into black and white thinking, as any alchemist will do, envision the splendor of the peacock's tail. Each feather contains a shimmering universe of possibilities. Go deeper. Watch the movie The Wizard of Oz. To ponder. 1,000 eyes. Bring as much color in as you can today. Experiment. Use it as a therapeutic means of expression and a way to loosen up rigid thoughts. Notice the palette of the cards. Are they black and white or leaning towards a certain color? There's wisdom to be gleaned from the colors' messages. Being drawn to different cards. This is the Archetype deck. The riddle. Look at that. The puzzle, the question, the mystery. When the riddle is present, one must stop searching for the right answer. It cannot be found, and ultimately it is not important. Rather, there must be a shift from the literal to the metaphorical, from logic to mythic. You are thinking too small and literally about the situation. The riddle card appears when the energy is deep and mysterious. Like the elusive wisdom in a Zen cone. I have to look that up. Focusing harder won't do it. Neither will increased effort. Time, surrender, and humor are your only allies. What feels like the most pressing dilemma won't reveal its deeper wisdom for a long time. Eventually, you'll learn a profound lesson from the riddle. For now, get comfortable with the limitations of your intellect and the reality of not knowing. It may, in fact, be the only reality there is. When light, a great awakening or aha moment. When dark, manipulation, deceit, trickery. Practice the Buddhist I don't know mind to go deeper. Who am I? The only way to work with a riddle successfully is to not work. Ponder these cones. The cone that's lost in the river is found in the river. If you meet the Buddha, kill the Buddha. Okay. I'm going to pause and I'm going to look up the information so we know what we're talking about here. Both me and you. All right. The cone is an antidote or a riddle used in Zen Buddhism to demonstrate the inadequacy of logical reasoning and to provoke enlightenment. One of the most well-known koans is, "What is the sound of one hand clapping?" Okay. Seems to be about we don't know. Being drawn to the Sword of Light. Archangel Michael Oracle. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Well, here we go. All is in perfect timing. This is it. It's time to take action now. I will be here to help you every step of the way. Change is coming. I'm here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities. It's like something is stuck in my throat. Which is interesting because it's been at least 20 minutes since I've consumed anything. Maybe something difficult. It's time to play. You're working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences to bring balance into your life. Remove this. Let's pull some tarot. What do you want us to know? Let's talk about this timing. Tell me about this timing. Okay. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Pages are messengers. This page is in reverse. Pentacle energy usually means slow. This is maybe a delay. Be aware. Everything keeps wanting to land on the floor. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is about protecting. But you might have to just let that go. At least for now. Okay. So this is self-imposed. It's not the time to build something new. You're just going to have to wait until everything aligns. Tell me about this change that's coming. Tell me about this change that's coming. Make sure we can see these cards. I'm going to shift that a little bit. Let's see if we can get it to hold. I want you guys to be able to see all the cards on the table. Okay. So whatever this is, it's Ten of Cups in reverse. I just keep getting delays. So you're going to have to get out of your way. Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so in order to this change to come about, there's some things that you're going to have to sort of release and tune into. Tell me more about this. Saying change the deck. Okay. All right. I do that after this. Yeah, it's like everything's in reverse. So, Queen of Wands in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. So lots of passionate energy here. Give me a moment. You're going to need to let go of whatever insecurities you may have regarding this this change that's coming in. Disillusionment, something not going your way. You need to let those things go. You have insecurities about everything. And it's just a pause. Once you get this stuff together, you should be able to move forward. I don't think it's an accident that it's under this riddle, this idea of not trying to solve it, just moving forward, letting the change come, listening to your intuition, stop questioning it. And if that's idea of the breath, all in perfect timing, the breath is in all of it, flowing. Just breathe and wait and be patient. And know that all of this is for the best. Told me to choose a different deck. I'm going to go here. I'm going to ask just one more, any message to this deck, because it came out while I got the message to switch decks while I was, I'm so far back on the seat. It's more comfortable back there, but what did you want to tell me? Okay. Yeah, change, rebirth. So you're you're fighting this rebirth. I don't know why. It's blocked to the right. Just let it flow. What else? Anything else? Before we move to the next section. Okay, that pop but didn't come out. Let's see what it is. Two of Pentacles. So it's about balancing, but it's in reverse, so there's a lack of balance. But it didn't pop out, so just keep in mind. All right. It's time to play. Didn't pop. I want to see it though. Seven of Pentacles, nurturing. So eventually you're going to have to, you know, plant some seeds. And, okay. Yeah, get out your head. Nine of Swords in reverse. So just stay out your head. Don't worry. Knight of Cups. Open up. You're gonna have to make a gesture. There's a gesture. Movement. Why is she not moving on this heart-centered thing? So you said to play in her head, not moving. Okay, is that just what she's doing? What? I said she. I don't usually like to gender, but that came out. Maybe in the... It says no. Okay. Wow. Well, I'm gonna... So you got the Sun card in reverse, the Eight of Wands, and the Page of Cups. So... this is really just support for this. You know, you have the Sun card, so it's like there are opportunities for you to, you know, allow this energy to come in, this message, Eight of Wands, but it's like there's movement towards it. Okay. Why are they resisting? What's the impetus? Timing. They're waiting. You're waiting for the perfect timing. And it's blocked towards the left, so you're thinking that this isn't the right time. This isn't the right time. Advice? Like, just like advice. I'm feeling. There it is. It wasn't ready to come out yet. You're going to have to plant some seeds. You're going to have to do some work, plant some seeds, and you're going to have to spend some time nurturing it, giving it your full energy and power. Oh, I just heard it's time to play. Whoever you are looking to play with, they are maybe the ones sort of dragging their feet. You're going to have to make movement towards them. Allow this change to happen. You can't do it all by yourself. All right. Anything else that I'm needing? I keep looking at this deck. I don't know. Let's see. This is the clarifying light. This is very super practical. Anything else come for here? Anything else? It's a lot of cards. I don't want to take all those. But I am gonna take these. What's this? Let's see what we're saying. Hidden courage. Even the smallest action can hold immense power. Embrace your inner hero. True strength lies not in outward displays, but in the humility to know where to step back. Okay. Connections unseen guide your path more than you know. So you're going to just have to trust in the process. Fleeting moments. Joy blooms briefly, a reminder of life's transient beauty. Okay. I'm feeling like these are the things that you need to nurture. The courage to sort of embrace this change that's coming, this inner hero. That sometimes there's strength in sort of stepping back, all this delay, maybe purposeful. So when the moments come to play, do that. And just know that and have faith that you're being guided, that all of this is guided. Step back and breathe. Let go of the trying to find the answer and just let it unfold and be. And celebrate. Play. This feels like a very complicated reading with some simple steps. Okay, you got two that came out. Things you need to let go of. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and ecstasy there. Surrender to spirit. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. Well, there it is. Whew. All over the place. Timing. It's very much that chariot energy. You have to plant seeds and do the work and, pull yourself together, but also just understand that some of these delays that may be happening are there for a purpose. Ultimately, you're moving right here. You've achieved something. It's like this path. So you get there's this timing thing that you're dealing with. You have to breathe through it. And then there's this riddle. And it's telling you that you have to let it go and allow the transformation to happen. And then you just need to celebrate. It's time to play. You surrender to spirit. Okay. I'm going to stop now. This is one of those things where I could just be going down these paths for a long period of time. If this reading resonated with you, or if there's a message in this reading, or this reading aligns with your path, please consider liking and subscribing. Comment, let me know what's going on. Also remember that this is a collective reading, so some of these messages may not be meant for you. All right. In the comment section, I'll let you know what cards were used in this reading. Thank you for rocking with me. This always happens. I get that unsettling feeling like I could keep going and keep going, and then I'm like, I'm going to stop here. And then as I'm cleaning up another card, it's like, no, a new beginning is coming. Just embrace this transformation. A new beginning is coming.